Learn to fight. Yo, John Fitch here. Got another episode of Learn to Fight. And we're going to look at this one. I don't know why. It's not super informative. There's a few things in here to look at, but it's because it's the name Nick Fuentes, right? This guy is applying for the new Richard Spencer role in the next upcoming election cycle. Likes to blame the Jews for everything. So he's not a very popular person, and he's caught on film here kind of spurging out. I don't know what started this, but it starts with them in a clinch position. Their hands are clenched. It looks like they're doing the pro wrestling knuckle conquer thing, and it's just kind of silly, childish, but we're going to look at it anyways. All right, we'll talk about it. Let's go. Let's take a look. So we see Nick Fuentes here engaged in a hand fight with this guy. It looks like he works at the hotel. Maybe not. I don't know what was said to start the situation. Silly, childish. I don't know why you would get into this. You're in a hotel room at some event. Like, I want to put hands on somebody because he said a word. Silly. It shows childishness. You can't control your emotions. You can't separate people's words at you with violence. So I don't really know who's the wrong or the right here. It looks like Fuentes is the aggressor because he's backing the other guy up into the wall. He looked like he was a lot more fierce with the situation. The other guy, he's pinned up against the wall. He's fending off, and he throws that push kick. He throws a little teep. He should have aimed better, and instead of up and out, he should have just gone straight up and cracked him in the nuts. If you're going to strike, you might as well do it right, you know. But it's a situation, again, a lot of fights end up in a position where there's a clinch. There's some type of clinch. Right? You need to learn some hand fighting. Some hand fighting right here would have put either one of the guys in a very dominant position very quickly. You can tell that neither one of them knows what the hell they're doing. Right? They have terrible technique. They're not sure what they're doing. They're just mad. They don't like each other. Terrible punches thrown by Fuentes. I don't know what legal ramifications could happen for this. Nobody got knocked out. Nobody got hurt. I don't think any charges were pressed. But there could be civil suits, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the guy hurt his finger. There are consequences to physical actions. When you take physical actions, when somebody says something you don't like, if you take a physical action against that, like, you're going to have to pay consequences. It's just the way it is. I don't like that attitude of like, oh, well, you disrespected my name. I gotta mess you up. I gotta fight you and show you who's who. No, that's stupidity. It's stupidity. You're a stupid person. You're a small person if you think like that. No, I have to show them what's what. Why? Why? Chances are they're a loser. If they're spending time attacking you and calling you names, chances are they're a loser and they're beneath you. So why would you stoop to their level to get physical? It's dumb. It's dumb. Oh, you called me a name. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I got called a name. The disrespect. Oh, get out of here. Who cares? Get over it. Otherwise, you end up in a silly situation like this. Finger wrestling somebody in a hotel lobby, throwing stupid punches, wearing ridiculous boots. Is that where you want to end up? I don't think so, man. You guys need to learn how to fight so nothing like this ever happens to you. First and foremost, move away. Somebody's being aggressive, saying things aggressive, move away. At the very end of this, the guy storms off. That's what he should have done in the very beginning. He should have kept his distance. He should have moved away. Get out of there. There's no reason for you to stand and fight. Zero reason. You're not going to get a belt. You're not going to get an award. You're not going to get patted on the back. There's nothing positive that comes from it. Literally nothing positive. Oh, yeah, I showed him. He said words, and I hurt him. Truth is, you probably hurt yourself, hurt your hands. You got lawsuits to deal with. Maybe you go to jail. Or Maybe that guy really knows how to fight and is comfortable with doing severe damage to people. Either way, stupid. Stupid. You want to fight, you want to get physical with people, go to the gym. Go to the gym where people know what they're doing. You can learn self-defense stuff if you don't want to just do sports stuff. Those places are out there. You can come and train with me. I'll attack you a bunch of different ways, teach you how to defend yourself and get away from it. If either one of these guys would have taken my self-defense courses, my intro to practical self-defense, which is free, you guys can download that for free, or the practical self-defense. It's very heavy and hand fighting in these grappling standing positions. They would have had a very easy time manipulating the other guy, making him look childish. Snap him down on the ground, foot sweep him, trip him, give him a little nudge. It would go a lot better than 5-year-old girl punches. Learn to fight, guys. Learn to fight. I always get pushback from people about me emphasizing the grappling exchanges because people automatically think grappling is you're taking them down, you're on the ground. But ground fighting is only one part of grappling. There's a lot of other stuff. Hand fighting, neck wrestling, upper body stuff. That's clinching. This was a clinch fight. These guys suck at it. They don't know what they're doing, but that's a clinch. They're locked together. They're connected. If you're connected, that's grappling. That's the differentiation. If there's space, you can strike. If there's no space, very difficult to strike. You can't strike without the space. You need that space to deliver power. So if there's no space, you're touching that contact, you're grappling. You're grappling now. Congratulations. And the big reason why I always push grappling first is because if you're far enough away to strike, you're far enough away to get further away. If that guy is punching range, I can take another step back. I can start to circle away from him. I could put something in between me and him. A garbage can, a roller cart, a desk, whatever. Back away, put something in between. You don't have to engage. You're not getting paid for this. You're not getting a trophy for this. No one's going to celebrate you. It's none of your business. Okay? Get away. Get out of there. You don't have to fight. Winning in self-defense is not about knocking someone out or choking them out. It's about getting away unharmed. That's it. If you have space, get more space. If there's no space, take control so that you can create the space. Pretty simple. You got to learn the techniques to do it and make it automatic, but it's doable. You can do it. I've been working with my one student for over a year now. We work a couple times a week. He's looking really good. He's in his 50s. Like, he's going to have an easy time taking care of people. If he got into an altercation with these two guys, he would destroy them. He's easily twice their age. And he would still be able to manipulate them, get to 2-on-1 controls, get to underhooks, get to the back, snap the guy down, push him away. He can do all that. He'd be able to do all that with all these guys. No problem. A little bit of knowledge will go a long way. It really will. Because grappling can be hard to get. It takes a lot of prep, a lot of reps, a lot of practice. Striking, it's more natural, comes easier. Everybody can throw the universal punch. Everybody has the one over the top haymaker. Everybody can throw that. It's not always powerful and may not always hurt the other person, but everybody can throw it. But to be able to force a clinch and dominate in that clinch, it's difficult. It's not a natural thing to be able to do. A lot of people just grab and squeeze. They don't know how to relax. They don't know how to flow. So if you know a little bit of clinch work, if you know how to grapple some, and you can get a hold of somebody and force them to do work, fighting hands, you're going to wear them out. This guy here in the brown shoes and the suit, I wouldn't say he did anything terribly bad there. He looked like he was getting pushed back up against the wall. The other guy, Fuentes, had multiple guys with him. So, like, he wasn't, out of line with that push kick. He should have delivered it way better. He should have landed on the target. But I don't have a problem with what he did. He definitely needs better clinch work. He needs to know how to clinch better, because somebody comes up, grab your hands like that, you should make quick work of them. Like, you're not putting hands on me. You're not touching me. Get to his back, pick him up by his underwear, and escort him outside the hotel. Have a nice laugh. So there you go, guys. I hope you learned something. It's another situation, another instance where some hand fighting skills, some grappling skills while standing up would have had a huge impact and given either one of the guys massive control over the situation without injuring yourself, putting yourself at risk for big injuries, and without even injuring the other person too much. Now, of course, if they escalate, you always have to toe that line of justifiable use of force. So depending on what their level of force is, you have to kind of adjust to that. But most times, if you can out grapple this guy, if you can out hand fight him, you can snap him to the ground, snap his head down, push him away so he falls. There's a lot of simple things to do with somebody who has no idea what they're doing when it comes to grappling. It's not hard to break posture. It's not hard to trip people up. It's not hard to snap people down when they have no idea how to counter it. When they have no idea how to hold their posture, it becomes very easy to mess with people. Just pushing and pulling. I pull your head down. You come up real hard and heavy. I'll push you away. You'll end up tumbling backwards. People who don't know what they're doing overreact. They use too much energy. You're going to be way better off. Download my courses and don't look like these guys, okay? Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you guys. I'll check you later.